Hey everybody, this is your girl Renee, the owner of Details and Designs. If you have subscribed to my channel, welcome back. If you haven't subscribed and are watching, welcome. I'm just want to chat with you all for a few minutes, and I'm not gonna be on long, and show you all some other things that I've been working on, and also introduce you all to my book. So I just want to wait on a few people to come on, because I don't want to, have to keep going back over, the things that I done already said. Hey, Sadonna, thank you for joining. But yeah, I just want to wait on a few people to come on. Um, in the meantime, you all could tell me what you have been working on. Sadonna, I've seen a few baskets that you have been working on. And I haven't been working on baskets, but I am going to get started, back. But I have been in my shop cleaning up because my I have been in my shop cleaning up because yeah, it's in a mess. That's why I've been at home working, because the stuff that I have there is so overwhelming until, I just don't be want to go there. But this week I made up in my mind that I was going to get there and get started. And once I got there and got started, then it was okay. I am going to introduce you to my new boo. And I'm going to tell you what his name is. His name is Jesus. That's the only boo in my life these days. Nobody else. Me and Jesus got the perfect relationship. I know people always say nobody's perfect, but being in a relationship with him makes it perfect. So that's my boo. And Kit, hey, how are you? Thank you for joining. That's it, Sadonna. That's it. Hey, Deadly Demon, how are you? Thank you for joining. But yeah, that's the only boo that I plan to have until my boo call me home. Other than that, I ain't trying to have no other type of boo. Okay, from India. Well, welcome from India. But in the meantime, I'm gonna show you all how I did my little card charms. I'm shaking my phone. My little card charms, what I was working on. I think was it last week when I was on. And I did put the ribbon on them after I went to the shop and got my ribbon. So this how they gonna look. And then I also put a little bow on them. So that's how they look. How it looks, this one. And then I have this one. And I tried to put a bow on all of them. Just to bring them out a little bit. That bow there, it's done turned, got crooked. But yeah, I just want to chat with you all for a little bit, because I have not really been coming out. I be on YouTube, but I don't really be posting videos or going live or whatever. But that's that one. And then that's how the other side looks. But yeah, I went back to my shop. Well, is it this week or last week? Because some people be saying Sunday is the last day, and then some people be saying Sunday is the first day. So anyway, last week, because Sunday the first day to me. I see I have 26 people watching me and only 5 thumbs up. Y'all, it don't take much to give a thumbs up. It don't cost nothing. It don't even cost a thumb. I mean, it costs a thumb just to double tap the screen if you watching from your. Okay, not okay. But anyway, y'all give my video a thumbs up. Okay, so Donna, no children are allowed on the channel. This is an adult channel. Please be respectful to the content creators. Moderators will escort you to the door. Exactly, Sadonna. Well, to be honest, I don't know who be kids and who don't be kids because, I don't know. But anyway, if it is any kid, y'all just boot them right on out. It wasn't, not boot them out, but escort them to the door. And this is another one that I'm working on. Well, that I done made. I'll put it like that. That I done made. Thumbs up, everyone. Exactly. Hey, Wrap It Up Gifts Marie. How are you? Thank you for joining. And y'all, I'm doing these things because I have been on Facebook, right? Well, I've been going on Facebook. And a lot of times when we be doing something like on TikTok, YouTube, or Facebook, a lot of time when you go on these social media sites, something that you kind of like started out watching, and doing, whatever, it's almost like that's the kind of content that they send your way until, you go to something else. So I have been on Facebook and I was looking at, stuff, how stuff just pop up. And there was this event thing that's popping up. It's about 2 hours away from me. But anyway, it is what it is. It's for 3 days. It's coming up in October, right? So I signed up for that one. And then the same people, and I see, who is it? It's somebody, Rosetta Peters. She followed them. So I went and started following them. And now they're having, I know, 2 in Florida. It's going to be 1 in January in Florida, 1 in February in Florida. But the one that's in February in Florida, it's going to be, and all of them like 2 hours away from me. It's going to be like, the one in February, it's going to be like that Valentine weekend. The 13th, 14th, and 15th. And I wouldn't mind going, but in my area, neck of the woods where I be set up at, I get a lot of foot traffic. I get a lot of customers. I get a lot of sales. So I ain't going to do that one because if I'm getting sales like that, I'm not going to change because people already be looking for me there, during those times. But anyway, y'all get what I'm saying. Let me go back and read y'all comment. Hey, Monique, thank you for joining. Thank you, Marie. Okay, Sadonna. Okay, thank you. Officer Sadonna. Repeat what? Okay, I was talking about those events that one of them I know I signed up for February. And it's called, I think, Foodies, Foodees. I think that's the name of it. But anyway, they are kind of like around my area. Well, not in my area, but they like 2 hours away, like each one that they having. So I went in and I signed up for the one in October. And I'm planning on going to that one, but I don't know if I'm going to go to the one in January. I'm not sure. But I know I'm not going to the one in February because that's around Valentine. And I already get a lot of sales where I be set up at. And then another one, and then I know another lady posted on Facebook, one of my Facebook friends, well, she in my area. She posted on Facebook that they having what is it called? Event expo. I think that's what it was. And so when she posted it, I went on, I reached out to them. They like an hour away. And it's coming up is it next weekend? It's August 9th, next Saturday. So I think that one coming up next weekend. They don't message me, but I'm gonna have to message them back after I get off of here, because they messaged me while I was on here. But anyway, I'm gonna go back and, you know, and see what's what with that. And I'm gonna try to go to that as well. Because when we're not in basket season, I need something else. You know, I need to get in connection with these events, because I was like, you know, these people be going to all these events. How do they be knowing about this stuff? So now I know. Okay, so I showed y'all those two, and this is one that I made. These are just my little car charm. And I wish my bows would lay right, but look, that bow is lazy. But that's how that one look. And then I have this one that's made like the heart. I wish that this one could have been a little bit wider, but these are two different molds. This mold is actually a bracelet mold. But when I bought it, it made one bracelet with it. I couldn't get my hand in it because the red it's resin. The whole thing is resin except for the color, you know, and the bow. But it's made out of resin, and I couldn't get my hand in there, so I just decided to make them car charm. I told y'all I was doing this stuff. I ain't using these molds for really what they probably use for. Because this heart right here is actually a, what you call it, is a coaster. A coaster mold. I have to hold it up kind of high. Well, I can hold it so y'all can see it. Yeah, it's a coaster mold. And then every time I show one to my daughter, and I try to get her input, like how does it look? Oh, mama, give me that. You can't put all of them in your car, and you ain't gonna pay me for all of them. So that's those. Is that no? It's pink. It looks purple on camera, I guess, but it's actually pink. Let me put it up a little closer. It's pink. I guess it's in between like a pink and a purple, whatever that color is, but it is pink. And then when I had started on this one, if everybody know Fat Fat said he liked this one. He said this one is pretty. Make you a purple one. Like which one? The heart or the circle? You want the heart or the circle, Marie? Okay, y'all, my main thing, the reason why I am on here, well, I want to talk to you guys as well. Make me. Okay, I got you. And then okay, I'm working on this one, and it just a circle. And I thought about putting something on this one, but I'm not sure. And then I gotta put my string through the little hole, right? Where is it? Y'all, my hole is right. Well, y'all don't need to see the hole, but that's that one. I'm not sure, Marie, but I could put my email in. I could put my email on here. Okay, I put my email in. Okay, and like I said, my grandson, he liked this one. And then I'm working on I'm working on this one as well. I just gotta put my tab because I was looking. I'm like, I don't have anything yellow. You know, everybody don't like pink. Pink ain't their favorite color. Everybody don't like purple. Well, purple. I'm just gonna say it's not their favorite color. Um, so I thought about yellow, and then I made my little lips to go on it. And all of these are my car charms. Yeah, they are my car charms. And then I think I showed y'all the green one that I'm working on. This one says kind. If y'all can see the words right there, says kind. And then I have this one right here, but I got to put another string on the top because I made it too short. And this one says nice. If y'all can see it. But yeah, and then I had to learn how to not put my little things right. Well, let me show y'all this one. See how I got that little diamond right there? It's in the way of me putting my hole in it. My hole goes right even with that, but I may can drill my hole through it, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to see. Those are so cute. Thank you. You know, everybody's doing junk cases for phone, right? I'm like, I don't want to do no phone cases, so I decided to use my charm for things to hang up in your car. So my main thing is, y'all, my book has been published. Woo! I wish I could go on here and make some hand clappings on this live, but y'all give me a round of applause for my book being published. And if you want to, thank you, Monique. So if you want to purchase a book, they are on Amazon.com, and they are $15 on Amazon.com. But I'm gonna put some on my not my business, but on my Etsy, in my Etsy shop. And the reason why I want to put them in my Etsy shop is because if you order them from my Etsy shop, and yes, they will be $15 from the Etsy shop. If you purchase them from my Etsy shop, they will be where I can autograph them. If you purchase them from Amazon, they won't be autographed. So if you want a book and you want it autographed from me, it has to be from my Etsy shop. My Etsy shop is details. I'm going to put that in here too. Thank y'all for the round of applause. Thank you, Monique. What is my, oh. I don't know what is my Etsy shop. Hey, Bonita. Thank you for joining, honey. I haven't forgotten about you. Trying to make sure right, y'all, because I don't want to put the wrong thing in here. And then y'all be looking for it and can't find it. Okay, so I just put my Etsy shop name in here. Let me go back up and read comment. Thank you, Sedana. Hey, Kimberly from So Selfless Gift Baskets. How are you? Thank you for joining. I am, and this right here is my biggest accomplishment. Pin it. Okay, how? Let me go back and see if I can pin this comment. Okay, pin it. Okay, I pinned that one. I want to go back and pin Let me see if I can go back and pin my nope, I don't know how to go back. I can't go back on here. Okay, but so introducing you all to my book. And I'm just gonna read y'all a passage from my book. Hopefully I can do me a book signing. At least I hope I can. You know, locally. Thank you, Benita. It's a sometimes the loudest cries are ones never spoken. A young girl has always felt like an outsider, the black sheep in a family that never seemed to notice her breaking. When she lost the one see, when she lost the one person who truly saw her, her world shattered. Grief pulled her into a darkness she couldn't outrun, and love the very thing that once gave her hope, became a ghost she couldn't stop chasing. As she struggled with depression, isolation, and unbearable weight of silence, she must confront the question that hunted her every step. What's the point of holding on when it felt like no one would miss her if she let go? A raw and emotional journey of love, loss, and survival. Black Sheep is a powerful reminder that sometimes the fight to be seen is the bravest fight of all. And that's on the back of my book, y'all. Oh, my Gmail. Type it again. What did I do? Y'all, I'm just all over the place with this. Oh my goodness. Now where? Okay. y'all, look over me, my Gmail. Okay, and then pin it. Oh, so Donna is telling me to replace my pinned message. So I can't pin two messages at one time? But anyway, it's in now. Benita said tear jerking. Benita, and I know y'all haven't purchased this book yet at this time. And I would love to read some of this book to you all, but I would rather y'all purchase this book and just read it. You know, because there are so many people suffering from depression, isolation, you know, and just so many emotions that are going on with them. And I just learned today that I am, you know, friends with this young entrepreneur on TikTok. And y'all, we had a powerful word on TikTok. Yes, TikTok. And her name is Lori Tees and More. Lori apostrophe S. Tees. Tees. Lori Tees and Boutique. Y'all, I don't know. Lori's Tees and some. But anyway. And so she was on there, you know, and she was started talking. And then, you know, a comment that came in, oh, it just brought emotion. I did not know that some of the stuff that I was going through, some of these people are going through the same thing. And to me, in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, I am the only one going through this. But no. There are multiple people going through the same thing, feeling, you know, unloved, feeling unappreciated, feeling unworthy, you know. But you know what I did? I had to kick all that stuff out. And I had to start telling myself, I am loved. I am worthy. I am enough. I am accepted. So, you know, and all that kind of stuff was coming into play, you know, while she was on her TikTok channel this morning. And y'all, it was powerful. And, you know, and it was another lady on there, you know, she was saying, you know, how she had got bullied, you know, in school and stuff. And she said it was rough. See, I'm thinking, okay, I'm the only one going through this. And then she was saying that she, the lady that I was watching on TikTok, she was saying that she couldn't understand why everybody hated her. And that's how I was. I was like, why do everybody hate me? You know, if you only get to know me, you'll know I'm this sweet, caring person. I may not look like it. I may not smile at you all the time, but I am. And a lot of time, I give people my last. I mean my last. But she was saying, you know, how she was going through that. And I told her, you know, and I put in the comments, I said, I had to learn that it's not me that they hate. It's the God in me that they hate. And what did I say that for? Oh my goodness, y'all. The spirit came in, and you know, and I'm sitting there on my chair watching, tears fall. And I told her, just go on and praise God. Forget about the world. Praise God. Just praise him. You know, because that's something we don't do. We don't praise God enough. For the thing, you know, even if when he just wake, you know, get us, if he just breathed the breath of life in us and we open our eyes, that's enough right there to praise God for. And then without our help and our strength, he enables us to get up out of the bed. There are so many people, they wake up, but they can't get up. You know, and me, I try not to complain about the little pain that I have. Yes, I have back problems, real bad. But I try my best not to complain about it because it could be a whole lot worse. And y'all know we be singing that song, I won't complain. I don't say I won't complain, but I try my best not to complain. I try my best not to complain. A lot of times I can be hurting. Like this morning, I woke up with a migraine, and it always be right here, right here. I woke up this morning with that migraine, and I got up just like, wasn't nothing going on. Because I try not to dwell on my pain. I dwell on the goodness of the Lord waking me up and enabling me to get up. So that's what I do. And if y'all read this book, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And I'm not trying to throw my book out there at you all. You know, I'm not trying to pressure nobody into buying this book. But I wrote this book over a year ago. It was over a year ago. And I said, well, I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm not going to. And I wished it was bigger. Yes, I do. But I wrote this book over a year ago. And I wish that, you know, I would have went on and got it published a year ago because I am starting on a new book. Yes, I am. Yay! I am starting on a new book. And I just hope you all, you know, will purchase this book from me. But if you want it autographed, where is it? And in the back where it says, thank you for your support, that's where it will be autographed at. That's why I will autograph my book. And I know some people can probably pick these up locally, Bonita. Let me go back and read some of y'all comments. Yeah, I'm going to have to read them until I can catch up. Can you delete the pinned comment and retype both messages and pin it in a one message? Oh, okay. I will try that. What is it? Okay. Email. Sedona, you just so helpful. I mean, you are so helpful. Y'all, I type slow now. I be tat, 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 tat. I can do all that. I wish I could, but I can't. Okay. Let me see. And then what else am I supposed to be putting? My email and, oh, my Etsy. Trying to make sure that I got it right, y'all. Okay, so I'll go in and pin this one. Okay, I got it, Sedona. I pinned out both of them. Now I'm gonna go back and read y'all comments on here. Hey, Robbie, thank you for joining. I don't know what you mean. Hi, Miss Renee. You and touch your arm at the same time. Oh my goodness. So I guess I have to go back and forth. Oh, we are on live at the same time. Oh, I get it. But look on me, I'm kind of slow at time. It is true, we do not praise the I miss Monique. I miss Monique. Oh, I miss Monique. Yes, it's always someone else that's worse off than us. Yes, it is, Vanita. Monique is clapping. Brittany said, hi, Brittany. Thank you for joining. But yes, y'all, that's what I have going on right now. And y'all, I tried to go on TikTok live, but guess what? I don't know what I was doing. I really don't. I really don't. But anyway, I just came on here to let you all know. Okay, Marie, I get to you. But I just want to introduce my book and let you all know where you can go to purchase if you want to purchase. You can purchase on Amazon.com or you can purchase on my website, Details and Designs us.etsy.com. If you purchase on my website, you will get an autographed copy. But if you purchase on Amazon, it won't be autographed. So I advise you if you know, I would like, well, it's okay if you order off Amazon, but I would prefer that you order from my website. That way I can autograph the book because I would rather autograph your book, you know, if that makes sense to y'all. Okay, Robin. But yes, that's really what Robin, did you and who else hear me when I read this part? Did you hear me, Robin, when I read this part? And who else? Who else came in kind of late? If you heard me when I said if you heard me read this part, say yes or give me a thumbs up in the, you know, if you heard me read this, leave me a thumbs up or say yes. organization and cleaning up my buddy's time. Tell me about it, Sedona. If I didn't mind somebody else going in and putting my stuff away for me, I would have hired somebody to do mine. But I want to know where everything is when I get ready for it. I know where it is. At my shop, I'm telling y'all, my shop was in a chaotic mess. When I tell y'all I had worked in every room at my shop, which all y'all should know by now that I turned my dad's house into my business after he passed. And in one room where I had put all my Easter baskets. Okay, Robert, I'll go back and read it for you. Vanita, you might want to turn a deaf ear because I don't want to be a tearjerker again. But in one room, my Easter baskets that I did not sell, I put all of them in that one room. So of course, you know, I didn't want to save like those chips, candy, juice, because some of those chips were gonna go out of date before next Easter, or they was gonna go out of date. Anyway, they was gonna go out of date. So I took my grandkids down there. I told them just clean the, you know, get the baskets. So I had to bust open all of my cellophane wrap and let them just get all the candy out, all the chips, all the whatever snacks that was in the basket, I'm gonna say. So I'm busting the baskets open and I said, do not take no toys. Don't even take my eggs. my plastic egg. Don't take my plastic egg. If it's anything with the plastic egg had individually wrapped candy in them anyway. I said, don't take my toy. They were asking for the toy. Nope. But anyway, so I bust them up. And y'all, as they was put, they were just ripping the can. Cause you know, I had everything taped together. They were just ripping everything up, just ripping it up. That room is in a mess. The toys and stuff are still in the basket, but it's shredded everywhere. I mean, everywhere. So now I got to get all that cleaned up. No, I didn't. If I didn't clean up, I would have to sleep on the Okay, let me read this to Robbie. And then I think I'm gonna get out because, like I said, I didn't want to be on. I just want to come on and really introduce my book. Okay, this one's for you, Robin. Okay, it says sometimes the loudest cries are the ones never spoken. A young girl has always felt like an outsider, the black sheep in a family that never seemed to notice her breaking. When she lost the one person who truly saw her, her world shattered. Grief pulled her into a darkness she couldn't outrun. And love, the very thing that once gave her hope, became a ghost she couldn't stop chasing. As she struggled with depression, isolation, and the unbearable weight of silence, she must confront the question that haunted her every step. What's the point of holding on when it felt like no one would miss her if she let go? A raw and emotional journey of love, loss, and survival. Black Sheep is a powerful reminder that sometimes the fight to be seen is the bravest fight of all. So that's what's on the back of my book. That's it. Okay. LOL. Hi, Patrice. Thank you for joining. Yeah, they did, but my older daughter like, well, you getting all that candy down? You know, let my kids eat candy like that. Girl, please. Somebody got, you know, I ate a lot of it too. But you know, and it's just certain ones that I wanted, like the Starburst, you know, stuff like that, the little packs of Skittles. But you know, it had to be gotten out. It had to be all those chips and juices and you know different stuff. I had to get it out. So, but yeah, that's what I want to come on here and just introduce my book again before I leave. Amazon.com. If you purchase off Amazon.com, it will not be, I repeat, it will not be signed, autograph, whatever it's called. But if you purchase off my website, it will be autographed. Okay? Y'all got that? On Amazon, it is on Amazon, it's $15. So I'm going to keep that same price on my Etsy shop. $15. It's going to only be $15. So, yeah, this is my book. You're welcome, Robbie. You are so welcome. And that's my photo on the back. So yeah, I done got some on this one. But anyway, I'm gonna get off. And oh, let me show these to Robbie before I get off. Robbie, look. Ah. These are car charms. All car charms. I got this one. And I got this one. Ah. And that's how the other side looks. Okay. I have this one, which I gotta put another string at the top of this one because this string too small. I have this one. Says nice. And I have this one, which I gotta put all my stuff on it. It says kind. Okay. And I have purple. Purple. And I have a yellow one that I got to finish. Okay, I have this one that I have to finish. I just have to put the string and bow on this one. Then I have this one. And I have this heart. I thought about hanging something in the middle of this heart. See, because it kind of look plain. Because how this heart looks, see how it looks full? It looks full. This one kind of look a little plain to me. And then this one don't look too plain because it's thick. It's thicker. If y'all can see that. See how thick it is? But this one is so thin. So, yeah. So that's that. Patrice, those are beautiful. Now I have to figure out how to order your book. Patrice, you can go to Amazon.com, but I will advise you to order it off of my Etsy shop because it'll be autographed on my if you get it off my Etsy shop. I have pinned it in my Etsy shop. I pinned it in my in the chat. It's pinned in the chat. But I would prefer you order it. That way it will be personalized to you. If that makes sense. I like the green and the purple. The pink heart is pretty. This green heart, I know you say the pink heart is pretty. But you like this green, and the purple. apple. These the one you talking about? Okay. Okay, great. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna get off. And I hope you all have a wonderful, blessed, sleepless night tonight. I said sleepless because I want everybody to get some sleep, get some rest. Get some rest. So with that being said, you all have a good one until next time.